So there was another attempt of a shooting inside of a church in San Diego, and what had happened was there's a report from CNN, and here's the funny thing. Well, it's not funny. Here's the motive behind it. They're going to, I'll let you hear it in a second. See, what happened was the lady, she went into the church. She was going to shoot it up. She had a baby, right? And the reason why she's going to shoot it up is because she said that you're all going to hell. All of you go to hell. And she said that the rapture isn't real. Yep. And so there's people that are saying that the rapture is not real. So, and what the motive is, those people that say that the rapture is not real, they are the ones that are going to be responsible for people shooting up churches. I mean, you know what I mean? Blame it on them. So I'll let you hear.
Rising steeply to 290 people. That number.
Well, wait. Here's the other one first. The Sri Lanka. The clock stopped at 8:45 a.m. So that's when they think it was blown up, which is it's kind of weird that the clock stopped. You know.
Includes at least 2 Americans. The attack involved coordinated explosions in at least 8 locations across Sri Lanka,
8 locations,
including 3 churches and
8,
4 high-end hotels.
8 locations total, because it's 8 and he's greater than 3.
Those now say 24 people are under arrest.
24 elders.
The State Department says terror groups are still plotting possible attacks with little or no warning. Also, a police source tells CNN an internal memo was sent by authorities before the bombings that contained a warning to raise security. Senior international correspondent Ivan Watson now is live in the Sri Lankan capital of Colombo. Ivan, tell us what we're learning right now.
Michelle, a government minister here told me that this is a brand new type of terrorism for Sri Lanka. So the church behind me here is St. Anthony's Shrine. It is one of 3 Catholic churches that was bombed, apparently by suicide bombers, on Easter Sunday. At one of those, another government minister says that at least 102 people were killed, and there was a mass funeral in that city. There were also 3 luxury hotels here in Colombo that were hit as well. Just incredible coordination that took place. The authorities are being very careful at this time not to point any fingers and not to blame any organization. There have been no claims of responsibility, even though there's a massive death toll, 209 people killed, at least more than 500 wounded, people battling for their lives in intensive care right now in hospitals. But there has been reporting and parts of a memo published by a government minister here earlier this month between different departments of the security forces, warning about the threats of suicide attacks against Catholic churches and against the Indian High Commission. So one government minister I talked to called this negligence, the fact that nobody had followed up on that and properly protected churches like this, where there's still broken glass on the pavement in front, and the clock tower appears to be stuck at roughly 8:45 a.m. That is when we believe that the explosion ripped through this church on Easter Sunday. Michelle?
It's just an unbelievable thing to wake up to yesterday.
It's
Thanks for that, Ivan.
Unbelievable.
Okay, back here, a frightening scene Sunday at an Easter service in San Diego. Church members tackling a woman carrying a 10-month-old baby and a handgun after she threatened to blow up the church. Witnesses say the woman walked into the auditorium at Mount Everest Academy around noon during a non-denominational service.
2 minutes after I came in, this lady comes on stage, came through the back with her baby and a gun, and she starts talking all this craziness about the rapture not being real and everyone's going to hell. After she started pointing the gun at the baby, one of the older gentlemen grabbed it from her, and then me and a couple of other men tackled her.
Police arrested the woman identified by local media as 31-year-old Anna Conkey. They later found her 5-year-old daughter
Anna?
and unhurt. The children are now in protective custody.
Is it like
A
Anna
growing number of
Deshawn?
Democrats are
Intensive care right now in
Now,
hospitals.
did you notice
but
the guy's
there
name?
has been reported
Probably not.
parts of Catholic churches, glass on the pavement in front, and
the guy's the lieutenant's name was
stuck at
David
8:45
Michael,
a.m.
and he's the one that
is
helped.
when we believe that the explosion ripped through this church on Easter Sunday. Michelle?
Show it to you.
It's just an unbelievable thing to wake up
It's
to yesterday.
unbelievable. It
Thanks for
really
that,
is. I
Evan.
mean, it's
Okay,
one
back
of them
here,
things.
a frightening scene Sunday at an Easter service in San Diego.
Frightening
Church members
scenes.
tackling a woman carrying a
right, the Bible talks about you'll see these frightening sights and miracles and wonders and everything.
10-month-old baby and a handgun after she threatened to blow up the church. Witnesses say the woman walked into the auditorium at Mount Everest Academy around noon during a
Mount
non-denominational
Everest
service.
Academy.
And 2 minutes after I came in, this lady comes on stage, came through the back with her baby and a gun.
David
And,
Michael
She
Miller.
starts talking all this craziness about the rapture not being real
What?
and everyone's going to hell.
Come on, the
After
rapture's
she started
real.
pointing the gun at the baby.
And so is hell. I mean, wait a minute. The rapture's real, all right? And hell's not. So what is she? She's got everything backwards. But that's the motive behind all this is Sri Lanka's social media has been shut down. You know, that way nobody can spread lies. Because wouldn't it be a better idea to have social media up so you can catch the liars? I mean, catch the lone wolves, the sharks, the actors, the ISIS characters, whatever they are. But here's the thing: if you speculate that it's ISIS, like I'm doing now, you're gonna get shut down. They're shutting you up for speculating that it's actors, because that's what ISIS is. ISIS is they're freaking actors.